Well, I guess we're going to redo our bit about the splitting of kindling and hope the train doesn't come by. Here we go. You can use an axe. Works pretty good. Gets hairy after you get kind of close, kind of small. You can take a hatchet and a mallet and split it down finer. And you got the problem of it falling all over the place. And a couple of old tires can take care of, old lawnmower tires. And then you can split it up real good with your hatchet and your mallet. Or you can get yourself a froe. You'll need one tire for that, I think. Get yourself a froe and do it upright. Most people already have a perfectly good tool for splitting kindling, and that would be something that you could use outside or even in the living room where you forgot to keep the fire going at night and the lady's still asleep in bed without making any racket to wake her up, and she won't even know you did a lousy job of keeping the fire going. Anyway, that one works pretty good, but this is my favorite. It's Fiskars, and I'm pretty rough on tools, so this holds up really good. And that's if most people are splitting their kindling out of pine boards that are left over. But if you're splitting out of logs, you might have to go through it twice, you know, get it once on one side, once on the other, bust it apart. It'll do pretty good size stuff. But again, sometimes you got to go through 2 different sides, or maybe 3 or 4. And of course, if it don't go through real good, you can always abuse the tools like I'm known to do and bust them apart like that. Well, try to bust them apart like that. Anyway, that's my kindling splitting tool. Now you can go spend $100 or so for a tool that won't do nothing but split kindling, or you can go spend whatever the heck Fiskars wants for this long geared splitting tool that you can also lop some branches off with. Anyway, while we're at it, we'll just show another way of making a sawbuck that folks used to use. A forked limb, a pair of forked limbs, held up by a couple of sticks angled out. It helps if one of the sticks that's holding it up is forked so it doesn't slide back and forth. Usually that end is sitting on a cut off stump or a chunk of wood, so it's more likely to slide back and forth. This is also a brake for using a froe to split wood, but it works real good for holding up wood for cutting off with a buck saw. Now, you won't need it anywhere near this high for cutting with a chainsaw, but when we used to buck up cook stove wood with a crosscut saw, having it waist high was pretty much a necessity. But anyway, there it is, and I got a heck of a bunch of this tree to cut up, but we'll get to it as we get to it. Y'all take care. See you on the creek. Bye.